Welcome to Grip TV. I'm your host, Warren Davis.
Welcome back to Grip TV. This is Tima BD.
Welcome back to Grip TV. I'm your host, Maya Anderson. My friends call me Mama, and you can see.
We're on our way to City Hall for our first Grip TV field trip and lunch with Councilman Jones Jr. We're going up in the City Hall tower tour. Then we're going to go to Councilman Jones' office. And we're going to go to City Council chambers. We're going to have lunch with the councilman. Looks like it's going to be a pretty good day. We're all taking the subway for the experience. You know, we could have drove, but we think we're going to take the subway and enjoy Philadelphia. So stay tuned. We got more coming. Want to say anything?
Grip TV. We're on our way. City Hall.
Nice and clear.
Grip TV, first field trip. You're about to.
Check with him every morning, even if it's not a Thursday. He just wants to know what's going on. In case there's something that he doesn't know about, and he comes into City Hall, and there's a bunch of reporters in his face, he doesn't want to be surprised. But that happened to him in his first year, so we rectify that by letting him know that for him to get from his car, which he parks across the street, to here, he'll probably run to 10 people who will have 10 different issues that they want to talk to him about. Ranging from, I don't even know, it's all sorts of things. As an elected official, for as long as he's been an elected official, he's been in the public spotlight, a lot of people know him. Somebody needs to help answer the phone, somebody needs to keep his schedule, because he's so busy, he can't remember what his schedule is, so there's somebody that makes appointments for him. And then, remember all those people who I said that he might run into? Well, they call our office as well. And
Stay clean. And then we should go to vote. My name is Curtis Jones. I'm a councilman in the 4th Councilmatic District. You are welcome to City Hall, and I want you to understand kind of what you're going to see today. So this is chambers. There are 16 desks, as you can see. That is the president of City Council. There are 16 other members that sit in those seats. 10 of them are from districts, meaning they are from a particular section of Philadelphia. West Philly, North Philly, South Philly, Northeast, and the other. There are 7 more council people that represent everybody at large. So they represent the entire state. The reason that is, I don't care about West Philly, Winfield, Overbrook, Parkside, East Falls, Roxborough, Mania, then what happens to the representation for the others? So those at-large council people kind of have a big picture view of what's going on. So now, as we go over into the next chamber, we talk about bills. Can you show them what a bill is? So those blue backers get handed out. Come a little closer. And what happens is, I may say, I agree with you. You want to change the school hours for going to school. And I sign on with that bill. Or I may say, I don't want to do that. And we kind of jostle that around where there are no cameras. So we can have honest, open discussions. Then when we come in here, we all playing our part. So I can't fall asleep. I can't pick my nose or anything like that because it winds up on TV. And so everybody sees that. So we kind of have a dress rehearsal across the hall and then an actual official relationship to the law-making part. If you'll notice, over at that table, that's where the media sits. That's where Mr. Davis would sit and record what we do. Also, those cameras record everything we do. And then, if anybody gets confused, you see that lady up front? She's the stenographer and types everything we say. So it's a permanent record. So at the time when the president will go up there and say, boom, boom, the time of hour has arrived, all visitors go behind the rail, and we will begin our proceedings. And that's when it officially happens. Now, a council person has 3 responsibilities. 1, I'm a lawmaker. Number 2, we determine the budgets for the city of Philadelphia's departments, fire department, education, things like that. Recreation centers, a thing that is a big issue in Winfield. So we determine how much we're going to spend on all of those activities. The third thing that I'm responsible for is real simple. And I'm going to say the word, potholes. Josh is responsible for reporting constituent service requests, often from you or your parents, and then we have to respond to that and operate within the guidelines of the department's budgets to get things done. So those are the 3 major things we get to do. There is nothing more important, in my opinion, than public education. Investing in you so that there is a stat that says, what grade are you in? So, do you know how to read real well? There is a stat that says if a young man from an urban area cannot read up to grade level by the time they're in 4th grade, they know how many prison cells to build by the time they're 18. My position is, if you know that, then you can fix it. You can invest in early childhood education to get this young man up to par so that he never, ever has to come up with that consequence. So, some other fun facts. I think there are 583 light bulbs up there. How do I know? When I get bored, I count. I'm listening, somebody's giving a long speech like I'm doing. I'm like, oh boy. And sometimes you have to do that. We are in the budget process. So imagine your teachers have to come to you to explain why they should get a grade from you. That's what happens with us. So each department comes here and says, I I've done a good job. I've done a good job, and I want you to give me more money or the same money as we go through that process. If you could get down here for some of that, you'll learn more about city government in 4 months than you will in 4 years. Because all of them have to explain what they do, how they do it, and how well they do it. And that for me is one of the fun parts of this job. It's like going to school for free. And so, welcome to City Hall. Afterwards, we are doing lunch, right?
Chair now recognizes Councilman Jones.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to welcome some future leaders and current youth to our chambers who are down here to explore both government, private sector, and their future here with Warren Davis of GRIP TV. They represent the Youth Drug Abuse Awareness Project, and they are a citywide group coming from various districts around the city. I'd like them to stand. And be recognized.
Thank you, Councilman. Thank you. Great job. Thank you for being here today.
Hello everyone, this is Tina BD. Welcome back to Group TV. I'm here with a couple of young folks. We are in City Hall, just experiencing what they do here in City Hall. I have a young lady here with me. You guys might already know her. She's going to introduce herself, tell us what she does, and she's going to answer some questions for us. So, tell us, what is your name? How old are you?
My name is Amaya Arrington. I'm 11 years old, and I am the host of DAP TV.
So there you have it. We have here with us the host of DAP TV, and she is joining us today, and she's going to be talking to us about what she experienced here in City Hall. So what exactly do you think they were doing today?
I think they was voting about should it be a new rule and talking about how it's potholes and how it's unsafe.
Awesome. So that was one of the bills that you heard that were being passed, right? Yes. I think it was something about a news channel, Channel 6 or something, has to fix some kind of potholes or something like that in some area. That was awesome. I'm so proud of you that you picked that up. So what did you think about the council women and men while they were telling their stories and while they were reading from the script? What did you think of them?
I think that you don't have to be perfect, so it is fine that you read from the script because you don't have to have it all down. And I think it's great that they're announcing to people that's probably in more power than them, right, that the city is in danger because of the potholes.
Right. So would you, in the future, would you like to be a councilwoman?
I would be a councilwoman. I probably would, because I still want to be a veterinarian because I love animals.
Oh, awesome. So do you feel like some of the councilwomen and councilmen went through other jobs before they got to become councilman and councilwoman?
Yes.
Awesome. So there you have it. Tell them your name again and tell them what you do.
My name is Amaya Arrington, and I host DAP TV.
Awesome. And we'll be right back with Group TV. Welcome back to Group TV. This is Team BD, and I'm here with another one of our young adults. Tell us what your name is and how old are you?
My name is Javea Stilka, and I'm 11 years old.
We're here with Javea. So Javea, what did you think about what was going on today in the council room?
Well, I think they was talking about like bills that need to be paid for our city, and like what needs to be done so our city can look better.
Which one did you happen to pick up? Any other bills than the potholes?
Well, for the homeless.
Right. Someone was speaking about feeding the homeless and so forth and so on, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. In the future, would you want to be a councilwoman?
Probably not because it's a lot of work and I don't really like doing a lot of work.
Okay. Well, Javera will definitely not want to be a councilwoman, and we'll be right back with Group TV. Welcome back. This is Team BD, and you're tuning into Group TV. Now I'm here with another one of our young adults. Tell us your name and how old you are.
I am Jade Stokes and I'm 14 years old and I'm one of the members on Group TV.
Awesome. So what did you think about what was going on today in the council?
Today they were talking about like how they were signing bills and stuff and like how other people were talking about like how they should change them.
Right. So what two bills did you remember from the council?
I really remember like the potholes and the homeless. Like I feel like they should feed the homeless because like they're human too. Mm-hmm. So like they're like the kind of heart they have is to feed the homeless, and the potholes I don't like them either because like they mess up your tires and I don't like that either.
So there are two important bills that we really need to focus on.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you. And we'll be right back on Group TV. I am Team BD, and welcome back to Group TV. We have another one of our youths here that we're going to ask a couple of questions and see what their answers are. So Marcus, right?
Mm-hmm.
How old are you, Marcus?
13.
13. What did you think about what was going on in the council room?
We were passing the paper, they handed them out to each other. It was about the kids getting suspended in elementary school and how it shouldn't be like permitted or allowed. And so
was that a bill that was being passed?
I do not know, but I kind of agree with it because like they still don't know better. They're not even in their teens yet. They're only in kindergarten and 5th grade.
Well, there you have it. Marcus thinks that one of the bills that should be passed is that children in elementary school should not be suspended. That was awesome. That was great. Would you want to be a councilman one day?
Nah.
No?
Nah, too much.
But that was a great bill that you just came up with.
It's too lazy. It's too much work. I'm gonna end up falling asleep. I'm gonna put a sleep on the job.
Marcus thinks that what was going on in the council room was boring, so he does not want to be a councilman. And we'll be right back with Group TV. And we're back with one of our youth. She's going to introduce herself and tell us how old she is and answer some of our questions. Tell us your name and how old you are.
I'm Diamond Richardson and I'm 8 years old.
Diamond Richardson, and she is 8 years old. What did you think about what was going on in the council room today?
Well, they were talking about like the news, and they were saying that they need more expression and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
They need more like expression, and that they needed to feed the homeless because the homeless don't have nothing to eat, so they can have something to eat when they move.
Awesome. Do you think that was an important bill for them to pass to feed the homeless?
Yes.
Awesome. Would you want to be a councilwoman when you grow up?
Yes.
Yes. Well, we have one. Diamond will definitely want to be a councilwoman when she grows up. And we'll be right back on Group TV. Back to Group TV. We're here with another young youth. Tell us your name and how old you are.
I'm Justin Stokes and I'm 13 years old.
So Justin, what did you think about what's going on today in the council room?
They were talking about a news guy retiring, Al Spivey. And they were talking about homeless, like they have to feed the homeless.
Right.
And give them shelter and stuff.
Mm-hmm. So what did you think about that? Feeding the homeless and sheltering the homeless?
I think they should do it because like I feel bad for some homeless people because they just have to like when it's like really cold outside, they have to sleep outside, and they can get like sick and sometimes die.
Right. So in the future, would you think that you will want to be a councilman? No? Not at all? Not even slightly? And there we go. Another youth that will just not want to be a councilman. And we'll be right back with Group TV. Welcome back to Group TV. This is Team BD, and we're here with another youth. Tell us your name and how old you are.
My name is Isaiah Arrington, and I am 13.
Zaya, what did you think about what was going on in the council room?
I thought it was kind of boring. but I did hear some stuff, and it was talking about the potholes in Channel 6.
Have you experienced potholes before?
I think I have before.
Do you think that's an important bill for them to pass?
Yes.
It is, right? In the future, would you want to be a councilwoman?
No.
No. If you do get a chance to pass a bill, what bill would you want to pass?
I would try to get like more, like better schools down in the city. Because, I don't know, I feel like they could be better.
That's very good. That's an actually really good bill that I think that should be passed. So there you have it, another youth that does not want to be a councilwoman, but she did come up with a bill that we probably should pay attention to. And we'll be right back on Group TV. Well, hello.
Hello.
What's your name and how old are you?
My name is Makai Outerbridge and I am 11 years old.
Makai. So what did you think about what was going on in the council room today?
It was kind of boring.
It was kind of boring as well. Do you remember any of the bills that they were trying to pass?
The homeless people?
You remember them talking about the homeless people. How do you feel about that and what do you think about it?
I think that they should feed them more and give them homes.
You think they should give all the homeless people homes? Do you think that's possible?
Yes.
Awesome. So that's one of the issues that they were talking about in the council room. And the young youth here thinks that it is definitely possible for all the homeless people to be sheltered and fed. So one more question. When you grow up, would you want to be a councilman? No, not at all? Not even a little bit. And another youth that will just not want to be a councilman. And we'll be right back with Group TV.
No, you can't do that. You can go inside. You can't make
Yo, this is something new. This is something new. I thought it was
Question. As a grandparent, how do you feel going down to City Hall today has helped your grandchildren?
Oh, I think it was an excellent idea to have them come down and see what goes on in politics because with the world the way everything is today, the president we have and to know the different things, I think it was very interesting for them. They thought it was kind of boring right now, but later they'll realize and appreciate that trip that we had today.
And how was it for you?
It was interesting for me because that was my first time being in the councilman office. So I enjoyed that. It was very interesting.
Wonderful. Thank you. Seeing everything that went on today, what do you think was the most important? What are some of the most important things about today?
I think one of the most important things was that the young people did see other young people in City Hall going ahead and doing work and so forth and so on. And they did get to hear how bills were getting passed. So that was really great.
Thank you, Councilman Jones. I appreciate everything.
Thank you, Councilman Jones. We had a lovely day. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman.
Thank you, Councilman Jones, for the field trip, for the food, and for showing us what they do at City Hall.
Thank you, Councilman Jones. We have fun today.
Thank you, Councilman Jones, for the experience.
Thank you, Councilman Jones, for everything. Thank you, Councilman Jones, for the food and the trip. Thank you, Councilman Jones, for the food. The food and the trip.
Thank you, Councilman Jones, for the food and the nice trip.
Thank you, Councilman Jones, for everything.
Thank you, Councilman Jones, for the chicken strips and the trip. Kinda wanted to go to school though.
Thank you, Councilman Jones, for everything.
Thank you, Councilman Curtis Jones, for everything.
Thank you, Councilman Curtis Jones.
Thank you, Councilman, what you have done for our children and doing for our children. Our main man, Warren, with his Grip TV, we do appreciate you. We do appreciate the lunch that you had provided for us. Thank you so much.
There's a part of it where we have our ideas. And we may think we know what's good for you. But there's a part of this process where you tell us what you think and what you might want instead of what we think. And that's a give and take that is very, very important. Because you sit up in here for a while, you start to not know as much about everyday life that you have to go through. When you get on the subway, or when you go to school, or when you go to the grocery store and deal with real life. Real life. I was just telling my good friend Wick here that I don't know what I would do. I'm so spoiled. I have 8 people out here that make sure I'm where I'm supposed to be, doing what I'm supposed to do. If I want to dictate a letter, they write it. If I want to put something on my schedule, they do it. It's almost a interdependency that we have with them that is pretty scary. So I'm thankful that you guys came down. I'm sorry that the tour wasn't up there. The rain stopped that, so that'll give us a rain check.
Amicable, you can come and talk, not complain, but say why you want it to be different and why it should be different.
Outstanding. Anybody else learn anything?
Me.
Good. What you know?
I learned about the homeless people because they mostly don't get a lot of things because you see people walk by them like we just did, and they was asking for money and they didn't get it. But I saw somebody else be nice and they brought popcorn to them.
Oh, okay. So, anybody else learn anything? Good.
I kind of learned, but I learned something new at the same time because in school, since I'm in 8th, we're already learning about the voting system and everything, and so it pretty much refreshed my memory right here and there. But at school, it's kind of more fun to learn because it's like on a board and it's not as much talking and you can take notes.
Okay. Anybody else want to take a stab at this?
Like what Marcus said, it's something like we already learned about, like how you make bills and stuff. Like you have to it's like a process, like it's a long process, like it's like the House of Reps and like you also have to know like if the president likes it or not, because like if the president don't like the bill, he can veto it and stuff. So it's just like a refresher of my memory, like what I learned today.
Good point. Oh, look, we have another council person, Councilwoman Parker.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? All right, good to see you.
Yes.
Just listen, humbled to be here and to see each of you. It makes us feel good, particularly when we see our youngins here, and because that lets you know that there is energy to continue a legacy of being engaged in local government and civically aware of what's going on around you so that you can figure out the space that you want to navigate in and how you want to contribute to your environment, what happens there. And Councilman Jones was right on the money when he said, yeah, we have some ideas as the people who are elected to represent you. But Councilman, I think you would agree with me. I think most of the time when we get it right when we listen to the people and they tell us what they're interested in doing. So I want you to always remember that you have a right to do that, to let people know what you think you need and what's in your own best interest.
Stay clean.
I like that.
All right.